Shadows in the Attic. In the quiet town of Willow Creek, nestled in the heart of the countryside, there stood an old Victorian mansion that was the talk of the town. The mansion had been abandoned for decades, its once grand facade now weathered and worn, windows boarded up like vacant eyes. Legend had it that the mansion was cursed, haunted by the spirits of its former inhabitants who met tragic fates within its walls. Despite the warnings and rumors, a young couple, Emily and Michael, dared to purchase the mansion with dreams of restoring it to its former glory. Excited but cautious, Emily and Michael moved into their new home, eager to start their new life together. As they began the renovations, strange occurrences plagued them. Objects moved on their own, whispers echoed through the empty halls, and chilling drafts swept through the rooms, even on the warmest of days. At first, they brushed off these occurrences as mere coincidences, attributing them to the old house settling or their own imaginations running wild. But as time went on, the disturbances grew more frequent and unsettling. One night, Emily awoke to the sound of footsteps echoing from the attic above. She shook Michael awake, her heart pounding in her chest as they crept upstairs to investigate. The attic door creaked open, revealing a space filled with dusty relics of the past. But as they searched, they found something far more sinister lurking in the shadows. A figure, shrouded in darkness, stood at the far end of the attic, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Frozen with fear, Emily and Michael watched in horror as the figure slowly advanced towards them, its footsteps echoing like the toll of a funeral bell. With a sudden burst of courage, Michael lunged forward, grabbing Emily's hand as they fled from the attic, the specter hot on their heels. They slammed the door shut behind them, but they knew it was only a matter of time before the entity broke free from its confines. Desperate for answers, Emily delved into the history of the mansion, uncovering a dark secret hidden within its walls. Decades ago, a family had lived in the mansion, their lives torn apart by tragedy and madness. It was said that the patriarch of the family had made a pact with dark forces, sealing their fate and cursing the mansion for all eternity. Determined to break the curse and rid their home of the malevolent entity, Emily and Michael sought the help of a local psychic who warned them of the dangers that lay ahead. Armed with ancient rituals and talismans, they ventured into the attic once more, prepared to face the darkness that lurked within. As they performed the ritual, the air grew thick with tension, the very walls of the mansion seeming to groan in protest. But just as they were on the brink of defeat, a blinding light filled the attic, banishing the entity back into the depths of the abyss from whence it came. With the curse lifted, Emily and Michael were free to enjoy their new home, but they knew that the shadows in the attic would forever haunt their memories, a reminder of the darkness that lurked just beneath the surface. And so, the old Victorian mansion stood silent once more, its secrets buried within its walls, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to uncover its dark past.